What is going on, everybody? It is Astral here, back with another mod review. Today, we are going to be reviewing the Gorp's World mod. Now, this adds some stuff and is currently still in development, so it's going to be adding a lot more in the future. To get started with the mod, you're going to want to find this little Gorp sprout in the overworld. Once you break it, you'll get a Gorp seed, which you can then plant to get Gorp. Your first step in the Gorp's World mod. Moving on from there, we also have two other types of Gorp. We have the Spicy Gorp and the Icy Gorp. Spicy is of course found in the Nether. Icy is of course found in the snow. I will talk to you guys what you can do in those in just a second, which is actually right here with the Gorp altar. If we put the Gorp altar down, and you could of course put a Gorp on the altar. And look at that, crafting the Gorp altar really tucking me out. I should sleep in case I should dream about Gorp again. So a lot of this does also have to do with sleeping as well. And if we sleep, we might just get something about Gorp. But no, we didn't. However, you could also right click the Gorp altar and of course talk to Gorp. You can say hi, and he'll say, hello, I am Gorp. You can ask him how it's doing. Say it's doing quite gorpily. However, with the Gorp altar, you could get permission to get something called Bitten Gorp. If you try to bite Gorp right now, it kind of won't let you. Now, Bitten Gorp is used in a lot of these crafting recipes. I can't get it right now as I do not have consent. However, you should be able to just talk to Gorp and eventually get consent to bite it. Moving on, from obtaining the Bitten Gorp, there's a couple things you could do with it. First, you could use it with string and get high quality Gorp fabric, or you could even smelt it in a furnace and get Gorp juice, or Jorp juice, sorry. You could also get a roasted Gorp seed as well, that is counted as food if you want to eat it, but you shouldn't eat Gorp. Gorp is alive. If you drink the Jorp juice, kind of just Jorps you up in the air. Get it? Jorp. Anyways, with this Gorp fabric, we could use it to craft a couple of pieces of armor, such as the respirator. It alleviates common flu symptoms. You get the I Love Gorp t-shirt. Falls from any height. Will deal 1 heart of damage. You got the Gorp pajamas. Allows the player to Jorp after jumping. And then the Impact Dampening Gorp footwear, which grants the ability to dampen attacks with your feet. Now, if we put this whole set on, looks like I'm wearing a face mask because of the Gorp. As you can see, I'm running around and kind of tapping space after jumping, and I do a little double jump in the air. You need a little bit of string for the crafting recipes, of course, and as well as a little bit of Gorp or Bitten Gorp, but it's pretty nice. Now, of course, the armor doesn't fully really give you armor. The only one that does is the boots, which, in all honesty, gives you more armor than any sort of other piece of boot. So it's not that bad. Moving on, we also have a couple other things we could do with the Gorp. First off, we could consolidate the Gorp because you can only have stacks of 8 with Gorp. You craft 4 of that down, and you get 1 consolidated Gorp cube, which you could also, of course, only have stacks of 8 with that. But next, which with some gold, a Bitten Gorp, and a Gorp coin, craft a Dicey Gorp upgrade. These Gorp coins you obtain by just killing monsters. Now, with these two things, as well as a gold ingot, you can craft the Dicey Gorp, which if you right-click that, you get an effect all depending on what number you roll. And then you can, of course, upgrade the Dicey Gorp again with another Dicey Gorp upgrade, the Dicey Gorp, and another Gorp coin to get the upgraded one. Rolls grants better effects. So, as you can see, I got Absorption 1 for like 30 seconds from the first one. If we roll the upgraded Dicey Gorp, I roll a 4, and I get Strength 3 for 40 seconds. Yeah. And one-shot a pig with my fists.
What do you call a pig that knows karate? Pork chop! Ha!
Moving on, we also have a Gorp Phone, which you use 2 consolidated Gorp cubes, a bit in Gorp, and a hopper to craft. The way these Gorp phones work is you right click it, you got a little Gorp cast you could send out, type out a little message saying, "Hi, I am Gorp." And then you take 1 Gorp coin, put it in the little slot, hit the enter button, and you get a little thing popping up on your screen that will be broadcasted to everyone on the server. Now, there is one other thing that we have with this, or sorry, 2 other things, including those, is some weapons. We have 4 weapons that are added with the mod. We have the Gorp Staff, which you could use on a mob. You right click it and it kind of just gorps it away. Jorps it away. And it's dead. You got the Gorp Hammer, which is not that bad of a weapon. Which it also comes with 2 enchants you can put on it. The Jorp enchant and the Plurge enchant. Jorp, of course, just makes you Jorp. And then Plurge, it will give the player Iron H damage effect. Next, you get the Gorp Spear. Another enchant, the Gorp Draft, which you could also put on Gorp Staff. With the Gorp Spear, works kind of like a trident. You kind of just aim, and I'm not gonna die because of my shirt. Look at how high you go with Gorp Drive or Gorp Draft. Another Gorp Spear, and send myself up. I don't go nearly as high. Like, I go like, what is that, like almost 4 times as high? You could fly with this thing if you wanted. But we have one more weapon, of course, that is added with this mod, and that is the Muddler. As you can see, or sorry, the Murdler, not the Muddler. But as you can see, it does a lot of damage. 129 attack damage with 40 attack speed. Now, I don't believe there's a way to get the Murdler yet in the mod. But hey, it doesn't hurt to mention it, because why not? But, and as you guys probably see from over here, of course, as well, it adds 6 new paintings into the mod. Got Big Gorp looking at the moon or something. You got Gorp, and that's the Spicy Gorp. And the Creeper painting Gorp, and then another Gorp. I don't know. Guys, I feel it. I feel the Gorp taking over. I can't stop puking the Gorp. No! If you guys did enjoy this little mod review, please hit like, subscribe, comment down below any other mods that you would like for me to do a review on. But anyways, peace out and goodbye.